Alex Padilla, his wife Angela, and their son Diego volunteering together, preparing meals at Project Angel Food.
Angela and I were raised with the values of if we have an opportunity to help others, whether it's a neighbor in need, whether it's a complete stranger, that's just our job as human beings.
This kitchen making over 3,500 meals a day for SoCal's sick and hungry. They're medically tailored for specific illnesses. In 35 years, they've served over 18 million meals.
This is the type of program that just makes fiscal sense, policy sense, and deserves our support.
Ladies and gentlemen, U.S. Senator LaFonza Butler.
Earlier this year, we joined California's other U.S. Senator LaFonza Butler in the very same kitchen.
I have tried to live my life in service, Alex.
Both senators say Washington could learn a lot from this organization.
Recognizing that if you're able to keep people healthy, you'll lower health care costs. Right. Imagine that.
This is our first interview with Senator Padilla. Kamala Harris lost the presidential election.
Why do you think Democrats lost?
If there was a single answer to that question, I think we would have figured it out already. There's a lot of people still suffering economically across the country. And that resonated as they chose either who to vote for or whether or not to vote.
How do you think you change that going forward?
I think redoubling our efforts on really advancing budgets and policies that help working families.
In the Senate, Padilla has a vote on all of Donald Trump's choices for the cabinet.
If he has serious nominees, one example being my colleague Senator Rubio, a lot that we do not agree on, but I know from our conversations thus far, he's at least approaching it more seriously and thoughtfully.
Rubio is nominated for Secretary of State.
So Marco Rubio has your vote?
Not yet. Just acknowledging that he's approached it much more seriously and professionally than the others have.
He's not as impressed by Robert F. Kennedy Jr. for Health and Human Services and Tulsi Gabbard for Director of National Intelligence.
You're concerned about RFK Jr. and Tulsi Gabbard?
Absolutely. And not to let my Senate Republican colleagues off the hook, they're going to have a serious test, a serious question to answer. Are they going to just give Trump whatever he wants for the next 4 years? Or are they going to live up to their responsibility?
Before worrying about those controversial votes, Padilla wants his son to learn important lessons here.
So much divisiveness when it comes to politics, but something like this brings people together.
Exactly. Regardless of political backgrounds or philosophies, if we can come together as neighbors to help other neighbors, let's kind of keep that spirit in mind when we get back to work in Washington.